In this video, you will be learning how to use a pipette properly. There are 3 things you want to remember while using a pipette. 1, always use a tip, use the right size tip, and make sure it's on properly. 2, make sure you're using the correct size pipette for your protocol. And 3, make sure you never calibrate a pipette past its rating. We're going to teach you what that means later on in the video. Now we're going to go through the step-by-step process of how to use your pipette. And the first thing that you want to know is the size of your pipette. So there are 4 different sizes: there's P1000, P200, P20, and the P2. And the P1000 has the maximum calibration of the 100 you see on the side, and that means it can hold 1,000 microliters. This is the P200, that would be 200 microliters. This is the P20, and that's 20 microliters. And this is the P2, and that's 2 microliters. And the numbers on the side mean different things per pipette. The minimum you want to know, though, is 10% of the maximum rating. So the ones you just saw, the calibrations right now, those are all maximums, and 10% of that number would be the minimum. Now we're going to go through step by step. So when you're using your pipette, you want to make sure that you have a tip before you begin pipetting. And you want to make sure that tip is sterile. So if you ever have a doubt that it's not sterile, just eject the tip and start out with a new one. Always have a waste beaker, a trash can, or a biohazard bin next to you to eject your tips into. When transferring liquid, put your tip on your pipette, push the pipette plunger down to the first stop where you feel a little bit of resistance, put your tip into the fluid, release the plunger, pull the tip out, move to the second liquid, put the tip into the second liquid, don't like squirt it into, put it into the second liquid, push the plunger down to the first stop, and then down to the second stop to make sure you release all the liquid from the tip. And you can release the plunger and then eject the tip into your waste beaker. And always change tips when you're using different liquids. So if Jackson were to go and do his protocol again, then he would want to use a different tip, as he did.